Did you know that the heartthrob of Turkish television, Cenk Torun, once disappeared from the limelight at the peak of his fame, only to return stronger than ever? Or that he's the son of a famous Turkish singer but took a completely different path to carve out his own identity? Most fans know him as Oktay from the iconic 90s series Orhun Demirhanlı and Şimdi, but few realize how close he came to giving up acting altogether. What's even more fascinating is that behind his charming on-screen persona lies a man of surprising depth, resilience, and mystery. He's a symbol of transformation, someone who has gracefully evolved from a teen idol to a respected figure in the entertainment industry. His story is filled with unexpected twists, inspiring comebacks, and moments that will leave you speechless. If you're curious to discover the hidden journey of this beloved Turkish actor, his struggles, his victories, and a shocking moment that changed his life forever, then stay with us till the end. And before we dive deep into his life story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We bring you untold stories and inspiring biographies every week. Trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming next. As of now, Cenk Torun continues to be a powerful presence in Turkish television. Though he's not as frequently seen in mainstream media as he once was, he remains deeply involved in the arts. He has taken on more selective roles in recent years, focusing on quality scripts and meaningful characters. Besides acting, he has also ventured into voice work and small theatrical productions, proving that his love for performance goes beyond the screen. Torun is also active on social media, where he connects with fans, shares glimpses of his artistic life, and sometimes reflects on his journey. More than just a celebrity, he is now seen as a mentor figure in the Turkish entertainment world. He continues to evolve, reminding his audience that true talent never fades, it only transforms. Cenk was born on March 24, 1974, in Ankara, Turkey, into a family already blessed with fame. His mother, Nevin Torun, was a renowned Turkish singer. But young Cenk wasn't exactly the obedient, quiet child you'd expect from a celebrity family. In fact, there's a hilarious story his family still tells. At just 8 years old, Cenk once dressed up in his mother's stage costume and performed a full song and dance routine in the middle of a neighborhood gathering. The performance ended with him throwing glitter into the air and shouting, "I am the real star!" The crowd burst into laughter and applause, but Cenk took it seriously. He believed his show had launched his career. Little did he know, that spark of boldness would one day make him a household name. Cenk Torun's life hasn't been a straight road to stardom. In fact, after his early fame in the 1990s, Cenk went through a long and difficult period. He felt typecast in similar roles and struggled to find characters that challenged him as an actor. There were moments when he questioned whether he should continue acting at all. Worse still, the media was not always kind. Rumors, misunderstandings, and tabloid drama often overshadowed his talent. At one point, he disappeared from television completely for several years, leading fans to wonder if he had retired early. But instead of giving up, Cenk used that time to reflect and rebuild. He focused on personal development, took acting courses abroad, and slowly returned to the industry on his own terms. His comeback was not dramatic, but it was powerful, marked by mature roles, deeper performances, and a newfound respect from both audiences and critics. This period of silence was not a fall, it was a rebirth. Cenk Torun came back not just as an actor, but as a symbol of quiet strength and perseverance. Cenk's professional journey began in the early 90s, and it didn't take long for him to become a sensation. His good looks, charismatic presence, and natural talent won him a spot in some of Turkey's most popular TV dramas. Shows like Orhun Demirhanlı and Şimdi became cultural phenomena, and suddenly, Cenk Torun was on every teenager's wall and every magazine cover. But fame can be a double-edged sword. As much as Cenk loved acting, he often felt boxed into roles that didn't allow him to grow. He wanted to explore more complex characters, but the industry preferred him as the handsome romantic lead. That's when he made a bold move. He stepped back from television and shifted to theater and voice acting. Though less glamorous, it gave him the creative freedom he craved. He began to work with seasoned directors and took on roles that demanded emotional depth. One of his career-defining moments came when he starred in a smaller, independent project that showcased a darker, more intense version of Cenk that fans had never seen before. The performance was praised by critics and marked his transition from teen idol to serious actor. Over the years, he's remained consistent, not always in the spotlight, but always respected. He's proven that fame isn't about constant visibility, it's about lasting impact. And Cenk Torun has certainly left his mark. Cenk Torun's story is not just about fame, beauty, or talent. It's about resilience, transformation, and the courage to walk a different path. From a little boy dancing in glitter to a thoughtful artist who reinvented himself, he continues to inspire. What makes his journey so powerful is not just the success, but the silence in between, the falls, and the way he stood back up with quiet dignity. He reminds us that it's okay to pause, to change, and to start over. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive into Cenk Torun's life, we have many more stories coming your way, filled with inspiration, surprises, and the real journeys behind famous faces. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because the next story might just change the way you see your own life. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and thanks for watching.